What Allah said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولا تلبسوا الحق. Don't mix the haqq with batil. Don't mix it up. ولا تكتموا الحق وأنتم تعلمون. Do not hide the truth. Many times, our brothers and sisters hide the truth. Many times. You want to start talking about eyebrows for sisters, okay? Plucking the eyebrows. And like, okay, eyebrows, like, oh! Stop! Change topic. Okay, eyebrows, I'm just going to say something. You want to hide the truth, you cannot face it. Are you like that? Brother, listen, when you talk about music, just stop it, okay? I know Jason Duller, whatever his name is, got a cracked neck. He's a cool guy, okay? Just don't talk about him. And then we talk about the eyebrows, but let me continue. No, stop, cut. Because they know it's the truth that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And I have never heard of a difference of opinion. I've never heard. لَعَنَ اللَّهُ النَّامِصَ وَالْمُتَنَمِّصَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has cursed the one that plucks her eyebrows and the plucker of the eyebrows. So you can, like, I'm not plucking my eyebrows, I'm going to go to a salon. She's Muslim. Allah said the one that does it for you and the one that is being implemented too. May Allah protect us. May Allah protect our sisters. Brothers, it's not hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. Wallah, it's not easy. When you have the peer pressure, all these girls not just plug their eyebrows, tattoo, and the tightest clothes, and the sister. We want sisters on what? Al-Haqq. And there's one sister on Al-Haqq. She walks. They make fun of her eyebrows. Oh, you're so thick, I can like draw a line under them. You know what? You make the globe look pretty dark with your black eyebrows. Can you please stop blinking? And they keep making fun of her and fun of her. How about you start wearing glasses? I think it's a very, very good idea. And make sure they're not the frameless ones. Okay? Like the Harry Potter ones. I'm telling you, these are true statements. They're not made up statements. True. It's not easy. But don't hide from the truth. So one more time. First person, 24/7 truth. No matter what happens. Wallahi, if my soul will come out from my body, I'm still on the truth. Like who? Ahmad ibn Hanbal. He's a great imam. What happened during his time, there was a great issue. They were saying, I was hesitant, should I tell you what's the issue or not? Because you might understand, you might not understand. But inshallah, you will understand. The issue is the Quran, I had to focus, okay? Is the Quran created, or is it the words of Allah? Is the Quran created just like you guys, the chair is created? Or is it the words of Allah? The ruler at that time, what did he say? It's a creation. But we believe the Quran, the actual text, the paper is what? Creation. But the words, the ink is creation. But when you say the words, they're not creation, they are actual words. Allah speaks. What's your proof? وَكَلَّمَ اللَّهُ مُوسَى تَكْلِيمًا. Allah spoke to Musa. Imam Ahmad, he was being forced, you tell the people that Quran has been created. It's not the words of Allah. Now everybody behind Ahmad Hanbal grabbing paper and pen. Why? Because Imam Ahmad is a big shot. And if he sees something, and if he says something, we're going to write it down. And history will mark this forever. It's like me telling you, Bashar al-Assad says to the scholars in Syria. That's exactly how it sounds, if not worse. Bashar said, "O scholars in Syria, the Muslim ones, tell all the people in Syria to kiss my feet and my hands, and going against the government is a major sin." That's exactly what Ahmad Hanbal went through at a higher level. So Ahmad stuck really hard to the truth, to the haqiqah, to al-haqq. Then they said, this is it, let's punish him. They tried to grab Ahmad ibn Hanbal to jail, dragging him. The Imam, everybody looks up to this person. Yes, he's on the truth, but he's being ruined. It's okay. As he was being dragged, he was telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, I'm not scared of dying. Because if I die, I am a shaheed. And I'm not scared of jail. Because my house is just like a jail. And what I'm scared about is being whipped What I'm scared about is being what? He said, I khawf min as-sawt. Is that how you say? Sawt. With a sin and ta. Assalamu alaikum. So he said, I'm scared from the sawt. As he was going by and the soldiers grabbing him, they're going to get beaten up so bad by the governor. Then his face changed. Should I change my opinion? Should I move away from al-haqq? As he was going by, a thief was in jail. And the thief, he gets smacked every once in a while. So he knows how the whip feels. He looked at Ahmad ibn Hanbal in his eyes. He said, Ahmad, you look like you're scared. He said, don't be scared. He said, live on the truth. If you die as a shaheed. And if you maintain and you continue to live, then you you live as an honorable person. He said, in ishta hamidan, wa in mitta shaheedan. One more time in English. He said, oh Ahmed, don't change your opinion. If you die, you will die as a martyr. And if you continue to live, you will live as an honorable man. Ahmed ibn Hanbal said, as if he gave me like a Red Bull. There's no Red Bull back then. A Red Bull. As if he gave me a whole new soul. That's why he said, I think brothers, that's enough cheers. That's why he said. So some people keep going and going and going. I'm continuing saying this is the truth because tomorrow when something like that happens, when your coach or you have a club meeting at lunchtime on Jum'ah and there's a meeting with your team or whatever, and then you have the scale, I have to please my coach or my teacher over going to Salat al-Jum'ah. I hope this thing will be balanced by tonight. Is it clear? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam taught us a dua. If you lived by it, making a decision will be easier, the truth will be clear. Are you serious, brother? Yes, I'm serious. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam taught us a dua. He said, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, Allahumma laka alhamdu أنت نور السماوات والأرض ومن فيهن ولك الحمد أنت قيم السماوات والأرض ومن فيهن. He says, Oh Allah, all thanks is due to you. You are the source of light of the heavens and the earth and what's in between. Oh Allah, you're the one that takes care of the heavens and the earth and what's in between. وَلَكَ الْحَمْدِ. And then the Prophet is going to give you the ultimate 9 truths. The ultimate 9. The highest rank of truth. He said, Allahumma laka alhamd, all thanks to you, anta, bismillah. Are you guys ready? Who knows it? Who heard this before? Raise your hand. Okay, very few. Allahumma anta, all of you guys say, al-haqq. Allahumma anta al-haqq. Wa wa'duka haqq. Wa qawluka haqq. Wa liqa'uka haqq. Let me translate and move on. He said, Oh Allah, you are the haqq, you are the most truthful. Oh Allah, you're the most truthful of existence. وَوَعْدُكَ الْحَقِّ, and your promise is truthful. وَلِقَاؤُكَ حَقِّ, and meeting you one-on-one is what? Haqq, is truthful. وَقَوْلُكَ حَقِّ, and your speech, your words are true. Let's move on. وَالْجَنَّةُ حَقٌّ وَالنَّارُ حَقٌّ وَالنَّبِيُّونَ حَقٌّ وَمُحَمَّدُ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ حَقٌّ وَالسَّاعَةُ حَقٌّ. Who has it memorized? Okay, this is a dua. You memorize it inshallah. And we decided from the beginning of the series, we're not just going to do lip service. We're not just going to say these words and it's nothing. You're going to apply it in your life. Allahumma anta al-haqq wa wa'duka al-haqq wa liqa'uka haqq wa qawluka al-haqq wal jannatu haqq wal naru haqq wa nabiyyuna haqq wa Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa sallam haqq wa as-sa'atu haqq. Jannah is haqq, hellfire is haqq, the prophets are haqq, and Prophet Muhammad specifically is haqq, and the day of judgment is haqq. When did the Prophet used to say this? Fi jawf al-layl. You know, at night sometimes when you kind of move over right and left, Rasulullah ﷺ would wake up and stand and start praying. And he would say this dua. He would say the dua. Allahumma laka alhamdu an turus samawati, to the end. And we see from his life that he lived on it, right? Till the last second. He said, Bal al-Rafiq al-A'la. All the way, I want to go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That was the last sentence he said. Bal al-Rafiq al-A'la. And let's take point by point, mention only 2 points from each, and see how we can live with it. And wallahi, brothers and sisters, wallahi, if you live with it, I promise your life will change. I know following the truth is not easy, I know. But with this, wallahi, become easier and become clear and nice. I know a person comes to you and tells you, hey girl, what's your phone number? Sakana, you're asking me? Do I look like a fool to you? I live with Allah's name, Al-Haqq. He's like, what? Al-Haqq. He's like, okay. That's why I hope you are. Don't say that Allah is cool, yani. A brother, someone comes up to you and tells you, let me bribe you to do this and that. And I know of a person like that personally. He was bribed to go steal an exam at the University of Windsor. The exam, final exam. And the exam is in 2 days. Oh, well, that's so valuable. Do you know how much is it? $2,000. You have to pay $2,000 for the exam. The course itself is $850 roughly. You say, Anna, because I helped my teacher, you want me to betray my teacher? And he gave me the keys. Al-Haqq says, no, I'm not stealing the exam. This is how you live. Teacher says, okay, we got soccer practice at lunchtime. And you're like, okay, lunchtime, I got dhuhr prayers. And if I go to the practice, I'll miss salah. Al-Haqq, I can't go. She's like, what? I can't go. Sister, you want to go to the mall? No problem. What time? At about 5:45. And what time are you coming back? At about 7:30. If we stick in the mall this hour and a half, we will miss what salah? I don't know. Maghrib. Sister, I can't. How about we go to the mall after we pray Maghrib? We pray in the fitting room. Okay, that's a different case. But watch out. Sometimes when the ones pray in the fitting room, this is a true story, they might knock, and if you don't answer, they might break the door on you. So I don't think it's a really good idea to pray in the fitting room unless there's someone waiting outside the door. Is that clear, brothers and sisters? Especially if they see your pants are not following, and they see your hands all the way here, and instead of seeing your feet, they see your head. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? I'm not trying the carpet on. You can't do that. Just try and think properly. All of you guys repeat after me. Allahumma anta al-haqq, wa wa'duka al-haqq, wa qawluka al-haqq, wa liqa'uka al-haqq, wa liqa'uka haqq, sorry. وَالْجَنَّةُ حَقٌّ وَالنَّارُ حَقٌّ وَالنَّبِيُّونَ حَقٌّ وَمُحَمَّدٌ حَقٌّ صلى الله عليه وسلم حَقٌّ وَالسَّاعَةُ حَقٌّ. Are you guys ready to live with it? So you got the words memorized, inshallah. Now action. Bismillah. Allahumma anta al-haq. Oh Allah, you're the most truthful. Allah is the strongest reality of existence ever. And I really feel sad when someone tells one of our brothers and sisters, oh, you guys Muslims, prove that your Lord exists, which you call Allah. We say, first of all, it's Allah. First of all, it's Allah. Okay, prove that exists. Okay, listen, how about you come to the Thursday halaqah? I don't know what's the Thursday halaqah to begin with. Prove that God exists, boy. Okay. What's the answer? Al-Haqq. You're right. Al-Haqq. Because He is Al-Haqq. He's the ultimate truth. And the ultimate truth is not to be proven to be true. But the ultimate truth, if you want to prove it to be false, then it's up to you to prove it. It's not me. What the guy is telling us is this. He's telling you this is exactly how it sounds, but actually even worse. Prove to me that this chair was built by people. And you're like, I don't know, I don't see them. It's not you who should prove it. Who should prove? He should prove that this thing came out of nowhere. Because by common sense, we know someone made this, sah? If anyone here raises his hand, you know what I'll do? I will stop. Doctor, Assalamu alaikum, we have a brother, he needs help. He thinks this came out of nowhere. I'm serious, that will happen. So you tell them, no, you prove he does not exist. He's like, what do you mean? You do this example. Is it clear? One more example, because some look confused. You have the iPhone. What he's telling you is that this iPhone came out of nowhere. The steel came by itself, the plastic, that button, Siri just start talking by herself. You know what I mean? And then that red color when you put silent, and that sign, all came by chance. And they're telling you, prove someone built it. Like, you retard. Sorry. No, you prove that this came out of nowhere. I'm not going to prove to you that an engineer did that. Obviously someone did it. Sah? So this, they're going to rock their world. You're like, oh, I never thought about it, brother. I used to always be embarrassed. La. Clear? And then you can, sah? And then you can move on and you say, Allah created the skies without pillars. One guy came to this masjid. He's not from here, by the way. It was so funny. He sat with me. He's like, brother. I'm like, yes. He's like, how come there are no poles in here? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, look at how big the ceiling is. There are no poles. I'm like, someone did it. He's not going to tell me what, prove it? No, I'm going to tell him, prove it, that someone didn't do it. But you see, like, subhanAllah, they're surprised about this ceiling, this one right here, how it has no, by the way, you ever thought about it? Look how big it is. Like, wouldn't it crack right here? Brother. Allahumma anta al-Haqq. And Allah created everything with perfection. Everything is absolutely perfect. خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ بِالْحَقِّ.